Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the most commercially and critically successful games of all time, with over 60 million copies sold as to this day.
Nothing means more to me than this game. I would kill for it, I would happily die for it.
And of course, with a masterpiece of a campaign, you'd expect Rockstar to heavily invest into an online mode for years to come, like Red Dead Online. But oh, you poor soul, you would be so wrong.
I decided I'd just do this.
At the time in 2018, when Rockstar was just releasing Red Dead Redemption 2 Online in beta and also had GTA Online still going strong, the sky was the limit, with content releases like the Doomsday Heist and After Hours really pushing GTA Online to its peaks. I mean, with the content that GTA Online was getting with massive DLCs, we were expecting, as a Red Dead Online community, to be getting DLCs on the same size. And for a year, we didn't. We got fuck all. It took them till mid-2019 for them to release Frontier Pursuits, which was honestly the best DLC that Rockstar has ever released for Red Dead Online, and is to this day. And it's extremely fucking disappointing how the first major DLC that they added is the best one. The Frontier Pursuits update released 3 new roles that players could unlock with 15 gold bars each. The Bounty Hunter.
Bounty hunting ain't so hard. Live, get your full price. Dead, a little less.
The Trader.
Cripps Trading Company. Pristine pelts and animal parts. All I need is a partner.
And the Collector.
Am I finding that I've lost things? It is worth as honest as you want it to be.
The Frontier Pursuits DLC brought this game back from the longest drought of content I feel like any video game has probably ever seen, with the bugs that the game was experiencing, with just the lack of stability as well. Red Dead Online was a shit show from the start, but this DLC was a stepping stone in the right direction to leading it to another cash cow like GTA Online. Each role costed 15 gold bars, but inherited you into a small 20 level pass, which would give you new cosmetics, which would give you rewards, making the role easier. The bounty hunters had like 10 legendary bounties that you could unlock and that they would drip feed over time. All of them were awesome. Like, very well done bounties you could do in different ways that have different options on how you could achieve them. Just really good. The Trader would also be a very good way to make money. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like $620 something for selling a full stocked trader thing. And the best part was, if you're a helper, you got half of that. So every player helping you would be getting $300 just for assisting. So the grind was just getting started. Collector was another very good one as well. One of the best money makers possible, especially if you collect just as many things as possible. Like, you could get doubles, and there was like maps, entire maps that were made by the community where you could go in a straight line doing collecting jobs. People were making thousands and thousands of dollars because these collectibles were selling for so much, and then you could find sets of collectibles, and the monetary earnings from this DLC alone made it so much easier to grind and to make money in this game. Not only after they released an absolute banger that was the Frontier Pursuits DLC, they decided to double down on how good they wanted to release content updates with the Moonshiners DLC, which introduced a new business to build off of the Trader and 6 new story missions into a Moonshiner business that deals with revenue agents and you as an outlaw trying to sell moonshine.
You are under arrest for the manufacture of an illegal substance. We will bring the fullest force of the law down upon you.
The story going along with the Moonshiner business was very well done, and the missions were actually a lot of fun. The issue with this DLC, unfortunately, is that it broke the fucking game. It was hard to do the missions. Every time you loaded into a session, the game would crash. The sales missions were bugged. The trader missions were bugged. It literally fucked the game, and the worst part about this was, it was Christmas. So Rockstar couldn't fix the bugs for like a month because all the employees were on break, and fair enough, we're not going to make them come back to the office during the holidays to fix their problems. But what the fuck, there was no quality assurance tests whatsoever for this DLC, and because of the fuckety job that they did with the Moonshiners DLC, every single other DLC after that was worse in quality, in content amount, and in just effort coming from Rockstar. It seemed like at this point, around the 2019 span, where GTA Online was getting the fucking Diamond Casino Heist DLC, and Rockstar gave us Red Dead Online players 6 missions to play with a new business that is just really a copy of the trader business. You fill up a meter, and then you sell the wagon. That's about it. Compared to a fucking heist DLC that has so many different intricacies of what you can do and how you could rob the casino. You can do 2 to 4 players. So many things that you can do.
Crack that diamond, baby. That casino who would clear any one of us out. Their luck is gonna run out.
They did not give us enough content in Red Dead Online to combat that. So the majority of people playing the game or a Rockstar game during the winter was GTA Online. Rockstar Games, instead of building the community that they could have built with Red Dead Online, decided to play it safe with GTA Online. Of course, giving us an amazing DLC. I put probably dozens of hours, maybe hundreds of hours, into the GTA Online casino heist. I loved that DLC. It was awesome, from the replayability to being able to play it with so many different options and ways. To this day, I probably still haven't played it in every single possible way. That is how much content there is in that DLC. But for the Red Dead Online players who want to play a fun DLC, like maybe a possible heist that we could have gotten, we never got that. We never got any heists for Red Dead Online in 2020. All we got was a fucking naturalist update.
I've been in the field now for 3 years, studying the hidden interconnections between animals of all species.
The rest of us are doing some real work. What about you there? You a hunter?
How do you sleep at night?
On the tiger bedspread, my dear.
Now, at the time of the summer of 2020, GTA Online did not actually get a massive DLC. They got like a summer special, which introduced a few new yacht missions, which of course you would have to pay few million, up to $6 million in order to actually do those missions. They got a lot of quality of life features, and Red Dead Online also did receive some quality of life features as well with the naturalist update. But the bulk of the content is that you would either sedate animals to collect samples to sell to Harriet, or you could just kill them and skin them to get the actual cool shit, like all the fur coats and outfits. And the kicker was, this DLC costed 25 gold bars and offered less content than the rest of the roles. Rockstar had the fucking audacity to release a update that was inherently worse than anything else they've ever released for the game at that point, and charge more for it. Just fucking disgraceful. And at that point in time, winter was coming up, the big 2 DLCs for Red Dead Online and GTA Online, and you're thinking, dude, you know what, the summer update was pretty small for both games, we're gonna have something big for both games, it's gonna be fucking massive, it's gonna be awesome, maybe Red Dead Online will finally get heists, or we'll finally finish off the main story missions that were never finished from the Lamat fucking whatever her name was, from that original person who saved you from the prison, that character, that main story that was actually pretty good and that they never finished. Maybe we'll actually get the conclusion to that. No. Do you know what we did get? Well, Red Dead Online got 10 new ranks that costed 15 more gold, that were prestigious, and that added a few new legendary bounty missions, which were pretty fun to play, and some new variety in the missions. Do you know what GTA Online got? Probably just some small little DLC, right? The Diamond Casino heist was a really big one. You'd think they'd want to take it small here.
Is this the right place for the party? Can we post? Is there a hashtag?
You're not on the mainland now, huh? Anything goes!
Lots of guards, high-tech security. I need someone to rob it.
While Red Dead Online was busy getting the fucking shittiest update I think we've ever received in the history of that fucking video game, GTA Online, and I played it and loved it, received the biggest heist DLC, offering so many opportunities and differences in how you could play, introducing new characters, a new map expansion sort of that you could, explore, but you had to do it within actually the heist missions. They introduced a submarine, dozens of new cars, new weapons, new things to do in free roam. You could play the fucking heist solo if you wanted to. It was one of the best money-making opportunities in the game for 2 years before Rockstar patched it. It was by far the biggest content release for GTA Online ever, and Red Dead Online was getting shafted because there weren't enough people playing the game, because Rockstar couldn't be bothered to do fuck all with the game, even though we have been asking them at that point for so many things like properties, heists, more businesses, more opportunities to spend our money in the game. We wanted to buy gold bars, we wanted to spend money, we wanted to play the game because it was fun, the gameplay loop was fun. Rockstar just couldn't be fucking bothered with it.
The organization that I represent, it's a more civilized way of doing things. As blind.
If you were an avid Red Dead Online player, you know exactly what this was. Blood Money was the biggest fucking disappointment of all time. We thought that this would be heists. I originally thought, look, when they were announcing, look, you would be able to do these smaller scale missions to lead up to big robberies. Bro, that's fucking heists. And yet they didn't do it. They literally had the opportunity here to add heists to the game. This was perfect. Blood Money. That sounds cool as fuck. That sounds awesome. And it was just upgraded stranger missions that actually took more effort to do and paid maybe a few more dollars. And then he introduced this stupid ass fucking currency called Capitale. So you had to collect a bunch of Capitale and then use that to play the actual fun missions. And the actual fun missions took about 15 minutes. So everyone was done with the DLC in one day. Like, how fucked is that? This was the biggest disappointment of the year, at least in my opinion, for Rockstar releases. And then Rockstar, on the other hand, with GTA Online, was also releasing the Car Meet DLC, where they actually introduced this new area so players, without warning or without issues from other actual interferences, like other players being assholes, could do car meets and car shows. And you know what that DLC also included? Fucking mini heists. They added mini heists to GTA Online, while Red Dead Online was getting fucked again with nothing. It has been 3 years since Rockstar Games has released a big DLC update for Red Dead Online since Blood Money. The game's fucked. It's done. They're still releasing content for GTA Online, and I'm happy that they are, because I'm still an avid player of the game. I play it every once in a while when I want to go check out the new content. I'm down for them to keep releasing content for the game. Red Dead Online could have been more. It could have been better. It should have been better. It should have been a way bigger experience. It should have been the next GTA Online. It was the next stepping stone. It should have been the game that took over for GTA 5 Online until GTA 6. But unfortunately, so many people kept playing GTA Online, which is fair. You can still play that game. But Rockstar's investment into Red Dead Online was so small and so insignificant. They needed about 5 Frontier Pursuit type size DLCs, and 2 of them should have been adding properties and heists to the game. And we got none of that. We were asking for years for them to add heists and properties as one of the 2 most requested features in the community, and yet we never got that. And Rockstar, it is your own fault, because you couldn't be fuck all bothered to release any sort of content that the players actually wanted. Instead, it was new clothes that no one wanted to buy, it was bullshit missions that no one wanted to play, and the most inherently boring side activities that they could have ever added. I am a fan of both GTA Online and Red Dead Online, but I will not be the first to say, because I guarantee this has been said before, GTA Online killed Red Dead Online. If GTA Online was not a thing, or was not as big as it was, Red Dead Online would still be around. They'd still be releasing content updates. The community would still be actively playing it. Right now, it's hard to find a normal, PvP match in the game, because no one wants to play that shit, because that's boring and a waste of time. No one wants to play Red Dead Online anymore, because Rockstar has just abandoned the game. They've slowed down development, and I really hope once GTA 6 comes out, maybe some of them can come back to Red Dead Online, and we can start to get more updates again. I would love to be making a video in 3 years' time. Red Dead Online is back, they've introduced heists, properties, all this shit, and the community just comes back full force, because the community will, because we love this game, we want to see it succeed. But Rockstar are just a bunch of dumbasses that, instead of trying to invest into another live service game like they could have with Red Dead Online, they instead stuck with GTA Online, instead of evening out the scope of DLCs for both games. But that was the point of this video, to talk about how Red Dead Online could have been more, and how GTA Online has in fact killed the game. If you did enjoy this video, consider leaving a like, sharing, commenting, and subscribing if you so choose to. Thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.